right, so Heavy Cardboard's turn to take on 20th Century.
20th Century is a 2010 release designed by Vladimir Suchy.
Or Vladimir Suchy for
right.
us regular folk.
He's the famous designer of Shipyard, a 2009 release, a game we think very highly of. And 20th Century is a 3 to 5 player game. Takes about a couple of hours, a little less if you got fewer players. And what's going on in the game is it's a 6-turn game, and you're building a country over the course of those 6 turns. And to build a country, you're going to buy some land tiles at an auction. God knows we love auctions.
Yeah, boy, do we.
Yes. So there'll be a number of land tiles up for auction. When you acquire a land tile, you will also get a trash cube. And you will get additional trash cubes for each land tile you acquire at an auction. So if I acquire 2 land tiles, I would get 1 for the first one, 2 for the second one, 3 for the third one, etc. So more tiles you get, which is good, the more trash you get, which is bad.
Right.
You can also acquire technology tiles, and it's kind of the way to acquire technology tiles is really kind of like a Dutch auction where the price starts high and goes low.
Okay.
Because as land tiles are sold, the price of technology tiles will drop. So you as a player have a choice now of, do I want to bid on this land tile and possibly buy it, or do I want to drop out of the auction for land tiles and now acquire a technology tile at its current price? So the sooner I do that, I might be paying higher than people who drop out later.
But you have more of a choice. You get first
pick
dibs.
or second pick, right? Of the tiles that are over there. So a little bit of a balancing mechanism there. Land tiles are bought with money. Technology tiles are bought with science points. And when you buy the land tiles, they have cities. And when a city is populated with citizens, it'll produce something. They'll either produce money, science points, victory points. Maybe it's a recycling center to take care of trash cubes. Some cities produce more than one thing. And as the game goes through the 6 turns, the land tiles get cooler and cooler and make more stuff.
So they build up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And same for the technology tiles,
A
too.
narrative arc, if you will.
Indeed, sir. So like phase 1 of each turn is the land tiles, and phase 2 is kind of the people getting their technology tiles as they drop out of the land auction. And then the third phase is another type of auction to avoid ecological catastrophe.
Right. Yeah. I remember this now.
And it's a cool auction. It's one where there's one track for each player, and you pay in technology points. So you better keep your technology points up. And it's numbered like say 1 through 20. So if I want to bid 11, I'll put my pawn on the 11 spot, right? Now somebody could outbid me at 12, and I have to move somewhere else, maybe outbid somebody else.
Right, because you can only have one pawn
per column.
Yeah. And so it's some are worse than others, or better or less bad.
If there's 5 players, there's 5 columns in play.
Right.
Once we're all in our own column, we're going to pay the price in technology points that we've bid, but each of the columns is progressively more severe of a catastrophe.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
And the first column's always like no catastrophe. So everyone's just bidding like mad dogs on that one. And at some point, people are dropping out and they have to. So one tactic is, I'm a bid up here, knowing that you're going to outbid me and pay 15 technology points. All right, fine. I'll just come down here and take 2 trash cubes for 2 technology points.
Unless you then went into another column that had somebody already there, which then kicks them out, and they could conceivably go back to the one you just came from, or to any other one. And it kind of has that cascade effect.
When people have a lot of science points, that cascade effect, it's just brutal and going back and forth until people finally go, price is too high.
And tapping out, just go where they're... I'll take the worst catastrophe and pay little to no technology.
Right. That's right.
Very, very cool mechanic.
Indeed it is. I like everything about the game. And... it could be maybe a little fiddly for some as you're moving citizens around, because some of the technology tiles are trains that let you move your people around, and the trash cubes all over the place and stuff like that. I don't mind it. It's not that fiddly to me, but to some perhaps it is. But that's really about the only thing I can think negative about the game. I mean, it's got 3 friggin' auctions in there, right? One for money, the Dutch auction for technology kind of thing, where you when do I drop out, and then the catastrophe auction. So it's just it's right up my alley.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
So when I knew this was going to be your trailer for today, I got to reading other people's takes on it and stuff, and somebody had mentioned that it's almost like Carcassonne meets Power Grid. What do you think? Now, you've played this more than I have. I've only played it the one time so far. Really enjoyed my play of it. But I thought, okay, because the Carcassonne tiles, right? You get
I can
kind
see
of
that part.
And then the auctions, kind of a map type thing with Power Grid plus the auctions in it. I can see it, but what do you think? No?
I think the Power Grid part's a reach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was interesting.
The Carcassonne part, I guess, is there but you don't have to fit tiles together. You can just fit them anyway. If the train tracks don't connect, no problem. You just won't be able to move peeps along that track.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Anyway, I think I'm going to give the game a rating on our 1 to 6 scale of an awesome solid 4.
Okay, which is above average, something that if you didn't already own, you would consider going out and buying. Not necessarily, but possible.
And if you're an auction guy and you like a tableau builder, go get it.
Yeah, like I said, I've only played it once. I really enjoyed my play. There's a reason that you put it in one of our 3 challenge games.
Indeed.
So we're definitely going to be playing this in the upcoming weeks. I'm looking forward to it.
That's 20th century.